With Youth as an album revolves around the concept of Twice considering what their youth was and what that means to them. That is quite a big thing for people like Twice to have to reconcile with. Obviously, they did not get to grow up like the average person does, having to give up almost all of themselves for the sake of their career. The concept of Twice as a group has been a life's work for them. The sentiment used among athletes and people who dive into a career very early in their lives is usually expressed as, quote, sacrificing or giving up their youth in order to be the best at what they do. A lot of the best athletes speak about how necessary it was for them to give up their 20s. Twice considers this idea as the main concept for this album. They wonder what their youth means to them now that they're at a point in their career where the storm has settled enough that they can look back and see how far they've come since starting in 2015. With Youth is the conclusion they've come to past the storm. They don't feel like they sacrificed or wasted their youth at all. They spent it with themselves and also with their fans, and despite everything they've gone through, all the hardships that come with being a group as big as Twice, they come out the other side happy that they were able to do it. They're proud of the work that they've been able to do and are in a place in their career where they can both identify how happy they are in this moment and consider that something worth celebrating. This is the main takeaway from the album for me. The songs are great, of course, but I'm so stuck on how happy they seem to be in this moment together. As a once, any time a Twice project takes a retrospective look at their career, it does kind of scare me, I'm not gonna lie. The album's concept is certainly a note that you could end a career on, and there was something in the back of my head throughout all of this that made me afraid that this might have been Twice's way of saying goodbye, but now I don't think that that's what this is. I think Jihyo said it the best in an interview. She said that while Feel Special was a project about persevering through difficult times, With Youth focuses on just how happy all of them feel together as Twice. And as a once, I am relieved and so beyond happy that they're happy. Despite the music being amazing, that is the main takeaway from this album that I appreciate the most, or that resonates with me the most. With Youth is literally just a testament to how proud they are of their career and how happy they are in this moment. I want it to stay this way, and I want them to continue doing whatever it is that makes them happy. That's all I ask. They could make country music and I wouldn't mind. Actually, I would kind of like to see that. Let's get Twice on the new Beyonce album, genuinely. Renaissance Act 2. We could get Mina the Mina Houston remix. But in all seriousness, after everything that they've gone through, the way that people and society have treated them, they come out the other side happy and proud of what they've done. They absolutely should be, and I'm so relieved, I guess is the word that I feel, that they are happy and proud of themselves. They've built such an illustrious career, and I'm glad that they can see it and celebrate it for what it is. Twice has literally nothing left to prove, yet they're still running, they're still going, and that's amazing. And it's what makes me the most happy about this release and the most proud of them as a group. And as far as the album goes itself, I love it completely. I knew I was going to like it without even watching any of the teasers beforehand or hearing the album spoilers. It's very much back in the recognizable colors of Twice. This is genuinely their signature sound that they've always been known for. One Spark kind of continues the narrative of I Got You in a very nice way. It reinforces the idea that all 9 of them being with each other is what has held them together this whole time. My theory about the I Got You music video is that the island they're on is some kind of representation of Twiceland, and we see Mina and Junghyun on the boats. I think they did end up leaving Twiceland, like they had to take hiatuses in real life, but the story of the music video and the reason why they're all here now today is that Twice ended up leaving on the boat with them. They all left Twiceland. If one goes, they all go. The sentiment between I Got You and One Spark is that Twiceland can be wherever they go as long as they're there together. And the rest of the album I'm enjoying as well. This is one of those albums that it clicked on the very first listen for me. Bloom and Rush, I think, are my favorite songs right now. I'm seeing discourse among onces that Nunu isn't a good song, and I don't like that. Nunu is a very good song, and even though I've only known it for a couple of hours, I'm willing to defend that song. I can't say enough good things about this album. I mean, I could, but again, I'm still so focused on the way that the nature of why this project came about. The fact that this album is a celebration of their happiness is more than I could have ever asked for. So yeah, but Bloom, oh my gosh, Bloom. Junghyun's pen is genuinely unmatched. It's kind of scary how good of a songwriter she is. All of them are so great and unique in their writing skills, which my feeling after listening to this album is I need them to take more, if not full command over songwriting on future projects. I do want, very badly, a title track written by the members because they know how to craft a narrative that is very specific to themselves and their experience as a group. I also want a full song written by Chewie, even if I know it would be a lot for the other members, but even if Chewie wrote a song in Chinese and had the other members sing it, I want more creative involvement from Twice as artists. We know that they have the potential and they've had it for a while. But yeah, this album feels like a real first start into a new era of their career. I'm excited as ever, if not a little more excited now after this album for what they do next. I still feel like my prediction is that a new project is going to come this year. I think it's a full album and will be released, of course, in October. It's their 9th anniversary. There is no way they aren't planning something big for that. Yeah, that's what I think. I love this album already. I Got You is really growing on me as well. I liked it from the first listen, but I found myself listening to it continuously as of recently. But yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about, all of my notes. This is my first impression of the album. It's genuinely incredible. Thank you for watching this if you did. How do you guys feel about this album? What are your opinions on the songs? Obviously the title track and also the B-sides. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you next time.